Alright, so for number 4, basically I just forgot to factor here at the end. And so the equation is c to the negative 1 minus 1 over 1 minus 2 to the negative, or 1 minus c to the negative 2. And first, you want to have a common denominator for the top and bottom. And well, first of all, this flips over. So it's 1c minus 1. And you want to have the common denominator, which is c. So c over c. And then for the bottom, 1 minus, so this becomes 1 over c squared. And you want to have a common denominator here as well, which is c squared. So it's c squared over c squared. Then you end up getting 1c minus c over c, and c squared over c squared minus 1 over c squared. And that simplifies down to 1 minus c over c squared minus 1 over c squared. Then in order to continue to do this, this has to be flipped and multiplied by the top. So then you get 1 minus c over c times, so when you flip it, it becomes c squared minus 1. So then these can cancel out. So that becomes 1, that becomes 1, so just, and then this also here. So up here, this just becomes 1 minus c over 1 times c over, and this can split, since it's the difference of squares, c minus 1. Then you pull out a negative so you can cancel these out, and that becomes negative c minus 1 over 1 times c over c plus 1, c minus 1. So these cancel out, and you end up getting c over c plus 1 as your final answer.